We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got an ERA under 4. Now, that's not great, and it's not bad either. He's consistent, and he's a very reliable pitcher. So the thing you like about him, give me the ball, I'm going to go get him, and then you get what you get.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski.
San Diego.
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jankowski.
First at 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
2-2, here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Seguin will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So striding forward now, Corey Spangenberg. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
Outside, that's fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Just underway here in Southern California. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Will Myers. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Trevor Cahill gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, this is almost like a home game. I mean, it's a very short trip. They travel well. The fan base travels with them. They love being on the road in this situation.
Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
Now in the box, Corey Seager, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First offering on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs.
Hunter Renfroe.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Logan Forsythe. Now, this guy's not one of those speed burners like a D. Gordon or somebody, but he's got decent range, but anything hit to him, he's going to catch it. It's almost like he's got glue on his hands, like that old stickum they use in football.
Now to the plate, Brett Wallace. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish have yielded just a 2 for 12. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. First delivery to him on the way. To third. Forsythe is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting check. Catcher, Christian Betancourt.
Stepping into the box, Christian Betancourt. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 0-1 on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2. The 0-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And the inning is over. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sinker. 3-2 now. Logan Forsythe is on deck. And now a pitch on the way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. Hit sharply on the ground. Spangenberg has it. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
So digging in now, Logan Forsythe. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. 4 for 15. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. Bethancourt's got it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. At the plate, Luis Sardinas. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Seager is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball. 1-0. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Third inning, no score to this point. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Trevor Cahill. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but But I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Favorable call in there for a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
No, that's down.
And he just misses with a curveball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here it comes. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Cahill ready, the 1-2. And another foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. And that'll bring in Rob Seguin. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch on its way. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. The pitcher, Yu Darvish, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
And the bunt attempt misses that time for strike 1.
Well, he sure didn't look good right there trying to put that bunt down. I'd be surprised if they give him the bunt sign again, but let's watch and see.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Corey Seager would be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for L.A. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Jankowski back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
This is flared out towards second, and the Friars are into the hit column.
Well, Matt, we've watched them struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
In now, Corey Spangenberg as he hits one on a line to left field. Belanger has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman number 4, Will Myers.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Myers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Darvish a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Here he comes again, 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Hunter Renfroe is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with two strikes, not with no strikes.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Cahill ready. The 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Brett Wallace. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Baseman, Brett Wallace.
The pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Striding in once again, Christian Bethancourt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Standing in now, Luis Sardinas. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
The 0-2 once more. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Logan Forsythe. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway.
Logan Forsythe.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Grounded back up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Austin Barnes.
Stepping in, Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far.
9.
He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line toward right center, and that'll get down out there. Barnes rounds third and is digging for the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Yu Darvish, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here it comes, 0-2. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Margot is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez is there. 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Cahill.
Digging in for his second at bat, Trevor Cahill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. Tyrell Jenkins enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 84, Tyrell Jenkins.
Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Jankowski will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Ready once again, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. Jankowski is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Spangenberg.
In there at the letters 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Will Myers.
Ready for another chance? Will Myers. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now, he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes it feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Kenta Maeda takes over here with a runner at 1st and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 18.
Into the box now, Brett Wallace, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. The 1-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Myers coasts under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Yasmani Grandal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. Runners on first with 1 down. And the changeup is way low that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Barnes rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Into the box, Rob Segedin, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 18.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Andre Ethier will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Ethier.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And there's a swing and a miss by Ethier. He falls behind 0-2 now.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Here it comes, 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Bethencourt gathers, and that ends the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-0 LA. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
52, Pedro Baez.
Digging in once again, Christian Bethencourt. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Jock Peterson is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
31, Jock Peterson.
Trace Thompson is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right.
Now playing right field, number 27, Trace Thompson.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Ready for another shot now, Luis Sardinas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Ready with the 0-2. Smoked on the ground, left side. A dive. He's got it. Not in time. That was a wonderful play, but he was unable to turn it into an out, and that brings the potential tying run to the plate now.
Margot.
Hervis Solarte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, Hervis Solarte.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. He'll start this one at 274, and even 20 home runs and 75 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Forsythe is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Eric Ibar will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Ibar.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The numbers on the year, 272, 3 homers, and 21 driven in. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Peterson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Brad Hand is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
eighth.
52, Brad Hand.
Jose Pirela is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 17, Jose Pirela.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Pulled toward right center field. Pirela is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. His career line against Brad Hand, 0 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Trace Thompson.
Trace Thompson digs in. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hit on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast. Great look there at the skylines of Los Angeles and Hollywood. Tony Cingrani comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Tony Cingrani.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Well, Matt, maybe this bunt is a sign of things to come. This offense has been struggling. They've been shut down most of the game. Maybe they're changing their game plan. Drop a bunt, play a little small ball. We'll see what they do the rest of the inning.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A runner at first with no outs here. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season. And the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Well, he got a curveball, and that's the one pitch. If you catch it right, it is tailored to go out of the ballpark. It gets that little loop to you. You take the swing up on it like he did right here, and that ball travels out of the park.
Now batting, first baseman, Will Myers.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Will Myers. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Thompson looks up.
Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Padres move in front now 3-2.
Yeah, talk about two guys clutching up when it matters the most. The first home run draws them even, but the next one gives them the lead. Two guys rising to the occasion right there, and this ball game has been turned on its head.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
In now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
The batter, third baseman, Brett Wallace.
So striding forward now, Brett Wallace. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-0 delivery. And this will be fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and
Now
bang
batting,
it.
catcher, Christian Betancourt.
Into the box now, Christian Betancourt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 3 runs already home here. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready with the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Padres lead it 3-2. Brandon Maurer, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Brandon Maurer.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Jankowski is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Stepping up now, Logan Forsythe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Jankowski looks up, and as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Dodgers have come back to tie it at 3.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes
second baseman,
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Renfroe has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
the catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yasmani Grandal, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Colin Cowgill is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
Cowgill.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brandon Morrow takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 17, Brandon Morrow. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 26, Chase Utley.
In there, strike 1.
I'll tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you had the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra innings. You just have to regroup. Here we go, boys. Let's start over and have the confidence you can win it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Ready with another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jose Perella.
Carlos Asuaje will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Asuaje.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab
number
some
37,
pine, Rook. Listen, for
Brandon
almost everyone, the
Maurer.
adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but
Your
as soon as
attention,
teams
please.
start figuring out how to
Hitting
get
for
you
San
out,
Diego,
that's when the learning
number
process
11,
really starts.
Ryan Schiff.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Travis Jankowski. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for San Diego. Score remains tied at 3-3. Kevin Quackenbush comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Kevin Quackenbush.
Jose Rondon is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Jose
Jabari Blash will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Jabari Blash.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Rob Segedin.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Myers is over and he puts it away for the first down.
The second baseman, Chase Utley.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. One out, nobody on. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blash going back to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. Still tied 3-3. Corey Spangenberg will stand in yet again, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 9, as this was the big blow. A 2-run shot that helped get us to this point here in the extra frames. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
This one's flared out toward left. Belanger has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman number 4, Will Myers.
Will Myers will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Thompson's on his horse. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Striding in once again, Corey Seager. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here's the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And this is knocked down on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trace Thompson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. Seager heads for the plate. And there will be joy in Tinseltown. The Dodgers are going to walk off winners.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
And it's a 4 finish in this evening's ball game. The Dodgers win game number 140, most in the league. Brandon Morrow earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.